All right, Rundown presented by Hooters. Hooters are the presenting sponsor of the Sportsbook House in Philly. On my way, actually, there tonight or tomorrow morning. Couldn't be more excited. They're our only choice for wings. Perfect partner for all the sports this fall. Hooters calendar is out now for 2021. You can buy it at your local Hooters. Speaking of calendars, Liz Gonzalez is trying to make like sexy men of Barstool calendar, but like for real. I was like, where's the punchline? She's like, well, you can put a pizza over your dick. Like, but people are laughing, but like that, she was dead serious.
Are you doing it?
I answered it this way. If there's 11 other serial committals, like I'll go in, but I'm not like the guy, like Dave said he'd do it. Like,
she said you were a hard yes.
No,
That's how it was pitched to me.
That's probably how she's getting other yeses.
No.
I was kind of like.
I was 100% like, are other people doing this? Her actual original idea to me, also dead serious, was to recreate like the federal crime pose while eating pizza. And she was like, serious. So I was like, are you kidding me?
The Bagwell?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, but
wow.
with
I mean, honestly, it's a good. It's
no shred of.
Could you imagine
like,
walking into your boss's office and saying and asking that?
Like, not even, and only as Liz Gonzalez can do, not even
Simply
a
the best,
shred
man.
of like.
Simply the best.
I get this is a weird ask.
Right.
The,
I was kind of like, I was like, well, I don't want to be like the wet blanket if everyone else is doing this
that's
like thing.
pretty much what I said.
Right.
But I was like giving her like, are you serious right now? Like, do you mean it to be like a joke? She's like, no, like a fireman's calendar. I'm like,
wait,
but here?
But I mean, I think it's gonna be funny, right? Like I don't
She's
think anyone
not-
wants to see me like for sex purposes.
She is for sure anticipating girls buying this
No.
as like, oh, there's a hot calendar.
Simply the
That
best.
was 100% the vibe I got.
Oh boy.
And it's like, if we're gonna do that, I need like a year's notice to like start working out. I mean, it's just getting the flow of what it is. But I
We're
literally
gonna have some
answered it. I was
fucking
like,
Photoshop.
she said
crazy shit on deck.
She said PMT agreed to it. I forget what she said. PFT had. The band. What's our band?
Pro Punk.
She's like, they're doing the guitars over. It's like, I don't know. She said everyone was in. I was like, really?
I think almost, I would be willing to bet every single person that agreed under the same idea of like, well, I don't want to be the lame one who says
I
no. Like,
definitely didn't agree. I was like, if you have the calendar like locked and you need like 1
12,
month,
yeah.
like I guess I'll do it.
who's gonna
And I
shoot
mean,
it?
she was aggressive. I was like,
know.
she's like,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
kinda, like,
you
bullied me
know
into
what
it.
I want, right? You to do. I'm like, put a pizza over my dick. She's like, no, the pole. I was like, are you out of your mind?
Get the dog leash out, you know?
The Hooters calendar is out for 2021. May have competitors. $1 donation from every purchase goes towards Give a Hoot. Go to Hooters.com to order all your favorites from their menu. You can also order on the Hooters app. Use code STOOL for $10 off any order of $30. It also is arguably maybe the worst idea ever because our crowd's like 90. That's not even like something you can get like as a gag, as like a guy.
Like if a guy got it, like
Yeah,
fucking.
right.
I walked by Liz over there, and someone was explaining to her that it was sexual harassment, maybe, and she like didn't comprehend.
Yeah,
that
could you
that
imagine if it was flipped? That would be something.
No,
She's
she
like,
didn't
no,
get
no,
it.
no.
She's very like far along in this process. Anyways, so this gator, it's fucking huge.
I mean, this
said
thing's
it's
prehistoric.
fake. People are swearing it's real.
I feel like this is it's not the first time. I feel like I see giant gators on golf courses like once a year.
That thing was a
That's
T-Rex.
huge. Yeah, that's prehistoric. That's got to be like 200 million years old or
Are
something.
you more afraid of alligators or sharks? I feel like they're both prehistoric killers, and they're both on kind of equal terms.
Well, what kind of shark?
Bull shark, great white shark, the two top.
I feel like
Yeah.
if you're in the ocean, I mean.
I think being in like the bull sharks aren't necessarily open ocean. They're in like Fort
Yeah.
Lauderdale. They have that like
come
canal.
to the-
You'll get up in
to
like
the
a creek
shore?
or
Yeah, so you're in like murky low
Yeah, see,
water.
that's fucking bad.
That's
I feel
scary.
like if
They're
you
the
run
most
into
dangerous.
a-
They're the
Yeah.
like league leader in attacks. Well, great whites, I think, try to mind that they're not trying to attack you. Dion, because he's a Florida guy, said alligators will not attack you unless you go literally into their water. Like
Yeah.
if you're on land, like they want no
Really
part
good.
of
Yeah.
you.
All right, so then I'm taking the shark's scarier then.
I don't know. I feel like you get pulled under by either of those.
Well, he's saying alligators won't pull you under if you're a boat, but if you're like in open water, they will.
Yeah.
I still
Either
think
way,
it's fake.
scary as shit. You think it's fake, like it's like a CGI or something?
Yeah, something robot.
Like an animatronic, kind of like, yeah.
Something. But they say real. Rundown brought to you by Native. The holiday season right around the corner. We're all getting the spirit and indulging in the sights and sounds and scents of the season. One thing I made sure to do is update my Native collection with their candy cane holiday scent. Native is a perfect addition to the daily routine this holiday season. Native has ingredients you've heard of: coconut oil and shea butter. I'm also vegan, never tested on animals. It's also vegan. I'm not vegan. But I'm all for that, not testing on animals. And Native never uses ingredients that shouldn't be in deodorant, like aluminum, parabens, sulfates, or talc. Their candy cane gift set also makes for a great gift option. Native products are great stocking stuffers for everybody on your list. Native is risk-free to try. Every product comes with free shipping within the U.S., plus free 30-day returns, exchanges. Give the gift to Native by going to nativedeo.com/rundown. Use promo code rundown at checkout. Get 20% off your first order. Make sure you order before December 7th. Get your products in time for Christmas. That's nativedeo.com/rundown. Use promo code rundown. This is deodorant?
Yeah.
I thought it was a candle at first.
No, it's
if it worked, you've used it?
Yeah, and I mean, I used to be like, none of this natural shit's gonna work for me. I need like the aluminum, otherwise I'm gonna sweat. This works.
I would use anything that doesn't test on animals if it works. It's a huge differentiator.
I don't know about candy cane scent seems a little weird. You're gonna smell like a candy cane, but whatever.
I assume they get more than that. Just.
Oh yeah, they do. I got the eucalyptus one at home.
This next story question for you, which it caught my eye. Clem blogged it. You can pay $125,000 to go into a submarine and tour the wreckage of the Titanic. 6 people. I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. You got money to burn.
I would do that.
Why don't you do it?
I would do that in a second.
Are you gonna?
I'm thinking about it. I think you're gonna go to like Australia though. Where did the
No.
It
was flying. It was
like
coming from.
It's in the Atlantic somewhere up north, like
Don't
hit
give
an
me
iceberg.
that little like.
I mean, did you think
that
the
little
Titanic was
smirk
was sailing in Australia?
I don't know. Why not? It was the
Because that's just not where it was fucking.
I'd rather go to Australia than like Greenland, where it crashed.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just not where it is.
No.
The Aunt Rose sounded like she was. That lady.
She's Australian?
She didn't seem American.
I think she was British.
Yeah. So.
That's not Australia!
But could have been around there. I thought I read in the thing it started in Australia. Can you read that article? Where's the thing? Is Australia fly from us?
Technically, people from Australia are from Britain. So.
Thank you, Vibbs.
Yeah.
Stockton. In normal times, thousands of travelers each year cruise across the northern Atlantic, passing 2.4 million above the Titanic. This year, go to Oscar Bonds voluntarily. Says Australia.
What does it say about Australia?
It says above Australia, passenger ship sank the 1912
Thank you,
disaster.
Tommy. Thank you, Thomas.
Well, so wait, why don't you do it?
Maybe I will. I still don't know where it takes off.
You got enough money to do something like that? Just like $125K for
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you just like you gamble that kind of. If you just like take a weekend off of gambling, you go do this.
I've been okay in gambling. Embarrassing, deflated, dominated. I don't know what to say. I was celebrating. When people say you count your chickens, I counted my chickens. I counted my chickens. Last night, the MAC was one of the crazy fucking MAC. I had Western Michigan against Toledo, -2. Next time I say never get good luck. Toledo had the ball about 3 minutes to go. 4th and 11, up 3. Toledo's up 3. They're +2. They go for it on 4th and 11 in the red zone instead of kicking a field goal. They get the first down on a questionable Scott. They score a touchdown. They go up 10 with 2 minutes to go. West Virginia comes down, scores with a minute, misses the extra point. So they're now losing by 4. Recover the onside kick, score with 20 seconds left on a fake spike touchdown.
That was incredible. To be on the wrong side of that. Oof. Who are you going to take in your 6-man crew to see the...
There's 6 people?
Yeah.
Well, it's 125 a man or for the whole thing?
I don't know. You tell me.
I thought it was a seat.
No, I bet... Oh, you think it's 125 per person?
I thought it was 125
wow.
per person.
Shit.
Would you rather go down in the ocean and see the Titanic or go into space with those 6 people?
Do some Elon Musk SpaceX shit.
The nerd rope that they sent me in the unboxing has taken me to a different planet.
Ooh, what a question.
By the way, going
I'm
to the
a
bottom of
li-
the ocean is not like that's just no joke. You
I'm
gotta
a
like,
little-
that's
It's-
scary
it
as
is
fuck.
space.
It's like going
It's
to yeah,
less
it's the
exploding
same
No,
distance,
but
like-
I'd be quite nervous about going up. I don't know that I'd be able to take that ride. I think going down slow probably so you can take it.
Yeah, less G's.
Yeah,
on the,
that like
Yeah, right.
that shit. Yeah,
Tommy, where does it take off from?
Australia.
What do you want?
Yeah, I want the real answer.
Says it takes off from Newfoundland.
Oh, all right. That's what confused me.
Yeah.
I knew it was something. What does it say if it's 6 for the entire capsule or?
This just says the 9 so-called mission specialists allowed on each expedition, 3 on each dive, will pay $125,000 for an 8-day sail.
Yeah, so that's a ticket. Cactus guy. I think so. To answer your question, I'd say Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah.
Yeah. The ocean fascinates me. I was an
Yeah.
oceans guy in college.
Well, jumping out of the ocean whales.
Well, they say it's less explored than space, so
Yeah.
that's
Well,
insane.
it's just you don't know what's going down there. You
Yeah.
could just see like that alligator, except in fish form.
Plus, like, what do you like? Where are you gonna go in space?
But to see
You know?
to look back down on Earth would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be very cool. To stay
But
on the moon
I
too
do
would be
think
cool.
it would be looking at the Grand Canyon. You'd be like, okay, I've seen it. Now what? And you're up in space. Whereas down the ocean, I think endless, like
Creatures
fish.
darting
Correct.
into
Yeah, but it's also so dark. You're not seeing much.
Well, lights.
Yeah, but you know, you just see what you see in that.
Your heart would be ready. I mean, I don't think
big time.
space is exactly like lit up.
But if you're like, I guess I'm thinking about like standing on the moon. Again, I guess that's not what you're gonna get when you're on a spaceship. But
this bicycle guy got in a,
you've been saying that the whole time. Bicycle.
I think when you say whole time, I think you mean 2 decades. That's just how I say it.
Bicycle.
Yeah, this bicycle guy. Bicycle guy.
Bicycle.
Fell off his bike, went over pothole, landed in a cactus. Looks like he's straight out of Looney Tunes.
poking all out of them.
What do? You just gotta sit there and just pluck them out.
Yeah. Have you ever had a dog like go into like pricklies? It's the worst.
Yeah. Duncan had like one of those little. You just chopped it out though, but it gets stuck in your fur like that. Ugh. Stuck in your skin.
I've never had the porcupine things in a dog, but I've had a dog get stung on the nose by a bee and just kind of swells
Yeah,
up.
I had that.
Kinda
Stella,
cute.
I think, got bit by like a spider or something underneath.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Was
bee.
this
we never
guy
saw.
being like an asshole, and that's why he fell in the pothole? He just was like riding and.
No, it didn't seem that way. The video, it only shows the after effect, which is a great look. It's like very funny.
Yeah, you don't have to see like the tragedy. You just get to see
Yeah,
him
well,
like.
I mean, I think he'll live. He's just going to be little puncture wounds. Big baby Glenn Davis, who I didn't even know was alive.
Yeah,
you
for
could
real.
have told me he was dead.
Yeah. Certainly not playing.
Playing in some rec league wearing a uniform too tight. And he's the type of guy, while a prankster, it may not be a joke. Because everybody was dressed a little strange in that game. And he actually had a pretty nice spin move.
I feel like that was like, this is all we got left, Glenn. And he was like, all right, I'll ball. I don't
Yeah.
think it was like, all right, let me be funny and wear this tiny uniform.
I've only seen Glenn Big Baby Davis in that GIF where he's like licking.
Yeah.
That's all I've seen him
Yeah,
for
so
in
he's
10
kind
years.
he's kind of a clown.
He's had
Yeah.
an interesting life. Big player at LSU. He had a pretty decent NBA career for a while, then fell off the map. And then, I don't know this shit, but I know there's bad shit out there on him.
Oh,
I
is
think.
there?
I think. Tommy, Glenn Davis, trouble.
Look at those fucking thumbs flying.
Glenn Davis,
Maybe I'm
charged
wrong.
with felony assault, faces 7 years. It's drug possession. He's got quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
What league was this, by the way?
I think it's just a pick. It looked like a
But like they had
Bizarro
The Crew
World.
League, a
I almost don't want to say
4-on-4.
it because I want to do it and bring it back, but it almost looked like Bizarro League Rock and Jock.
Rock and Jock. We should.
Rock and Jock
I've been saying that
softball, Rock
forever.
and Jock
Can
basketball.
we bring it? We are the ones to do it. Anytime
know.
I've ever said someone should bring back Rock and Jock, the people, like all the podcast listeners, are like, it should be you fucking guys.
It probably should.
I know Dan Cortez is like trying to do that. Like, remember him, right?
Yeah, he was
Him
the guy
and-
who, like, hosted
Him
it.
and Bill Bellamy were like the coaches.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We should like link up with them and do it.
That would be unbelievable.
It'd
Bill
be
Bellamy.
to bring back the real basketball with the 50-point shot and 20.
Yeah.
We can add some new shit, but the old school stuff, we would be fucking.
One of those things, like why they get rid of it, why they get rid of American Gladiators, just things you don't
Although
know.
when they did do the reboot of American Gladiators, it didn't really work.
No,
I
it
remember
didn't.
being excited, and then I
But
watched
I
it, and I
don't
was like,
think
this
they did
sucks.
like the same games. and
Right,
shit.
you got to bring back like the original. But I do remember being excited watching it and being like, this doesn't really hold my interest anymore. But I feel like Rock and Jock would.
Yeah, Rock and Jock was good.
Rock and Jock basketball
Same with
was-
Springer Break.
Yeah.
The King of Pakistan. This is a TikTok account. He's huge, and I think Jeff Lowe maybe did this. I read the whole thing. I can't tell. Is he the king of Pakistan? I think he is.
I didn't think he was the real king of Pakistan, no. Do they have like a monarchy? Yeah.
I think
he's
if
just
they do have a monarchy, they may answer to this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's. I mean, he's walking around with a wrestling belt, right?
Correct.
I don't think he's the real king.
I wanna say
I don't think a
Pakistan
real
has a
king
prime
would walk
minister.
around
Well,
with
but
a.
in Pakistan, like,
Pakistan's a
that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just don't know if he's like a actual monarch.
No, he may not be, but he is like the king of Pakistan.
Yeah.
He may not like.
He looks
be-
like Big Pun. You know what Big Pun is?
Oh yeah,
He's got that wide, like total square shape. He's fucking huge.
I love him, and I think there should be like that guy. I would if let's put it this way: if I'm walking down the street in Pakistan, and I see the true monarch or whatever they have, and then I see that guy, I'm like, I'm listening to that guy.
Yeah. This guy should like fight, do some MMA shit. He'd probably be terrible, but just see him in
He'd
the
be
ring.
early UFC when you
Yeah.
could fight anybody. Like he
Yeah,
could
yeah.
fight like fucking Nate or something.
That belt though, I feel like you gotta have your own belt.
How do you know it wasn't?
Because I feel like I've seen that belt before. I feel like that was a
I couldn't really
WCW
see-
belt.
I couldn't see what it said. It just
Yeah, but I feel like I've seen that shape
But that's
before.
like old school. Like some of these third world countries, like, oh, that guy has jeans on. Like that guy
That's
runs
brand
shit.
new. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they're probably just catching that WCW wave. He's a beast.
Anything else? Masters going on right now.
Tiger's playing well.
Is he?
Almost ace 16.
And what's his
so-
name's playing like ass, right? Tyson. They thought he was going to DeChambeau. I saw
Tyson.
he's like double bogey, and they thought he'd kill it. He's in the woods chopping his way out.
Oh, yeah.
That would be good. I'm not a Tiger guy, but it would certainly be exciting to see him in the mix come Sunday. So we'll be live streaming there the next 3 days. All the foreplay guys are there. Dan went down today. I'm going down tomorrow.
Meaning Philly House, right?
Philly House, what'd I say?
I just thought you meant like not at the Masters.
No,
Ah,
no,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't go to the Masters.
Right.
Also, all-time PGA, and I don't PGA people, PGA Tour people are the worst people maybe ever to exist. Apparently, they got mad. So Frankie has been doing these golf tournaments, and they're wildly successful. On a video game, he sets up the course, people play.
Like tens of thousands of people.
Correct.
Yeah.
So they're playing like their version of like the Masters, the Augusta. It's in the video game. PGA complained. Figure that one out.
Because they're streaming them playing
It's like
the
you can't
Masters.
play that course. It's illegal. It's a video game. The course is in the game. The course is in the game.
And so they're saying
Yeah,
because they're
exactly.
streaming it.
They're like it's somehow
illegal.
it-
Like
it-
if you're a fan at home playing, fine. But if you stream playing the Masters,
somehow
you can't.
we're like doing
Only the
something.
Masters? What if they played another?
It was the
course?
PGA Tour. I don't know. PGA Tour was
I
the
mean,
Erica told me like they're complaining.
That is
and
lunacy.
it would be almost like we're playing, I don't know, Tecmo Bowl and I'm the Patriots and the Patriots now you can't be
Right.
the Patriots. Like, well, I'm like, what do you mean? It's in the game.
That's next level.
NHL like
stupid.
being the Bruins. I can't be the Bruins. It's like, well,
Wow.
it's in NHL, so what are you talking about? Wild.
Golf. That's why people hate golf.
I think they deleted the course, she told me. Like the video game, it's like, well, it's in the game. It's like, well, in the
Not
game.
anymore.
Yeah. I don't know how
Christ.
the
The foreplay guys are like.
the PGA has had it out for foreplay since
Yeah.
they like walked across a fairway.
It's kind of the best thing that's ever
It's all-
happened to foreplay in a while.
Imagine
Them being like a
holding
renegades.
an 8-year grudge. What happened? They walked across a fairway. Unbelievable.
I like it. I like both sides of it, to be honest. That's
All right.
nuts.
Cyclists, they're all up there.
Yeah, crazy.